This my house right here.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you look like you've. What did you experience when the storm hit?
Well, I was cooking, and next thing you know, we heard a woo. So my brother said, "Y'all get down, get down, get down, get down." So as we got down, glass was coming up like it was shooting a AK-47. You know what I'm saying? But we glad to be alive. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Glad to be alive.
Well, you go attend to your home. Now, did you witness these cars get?
That's my mama car right there.
That is your mother's car.
That's my mama car, and as you can look over here.
Are these power lines?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
As you can look over here, that's my sister's car.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's my brother's truck. That's my.
Every one of them is damaged.
Yeah, every vehicle is damaged over here. Even my vehicle on the other side is damaged.
So did you see the tornado coming through, or were you taking shelter?
Like I said, I was inside cooking.
Yeah.
And after it hit my cousin's church, blew the roof off my cousin's church.
Yes.
It came, it had to be like 10, 15 minutes. It flipped back around, and it came and damaged it, did its damage, it did what it did.
Can you even begin to process?
No, I can't process this here.
No.
I can't process, what I mean? I'm gonna be here trying to get it back right.
Can you tell me about what were you doing, what was happening, what you heard?
So I had just gotten home from work. I work for Teleperformance. I just want to say Teleperformance has been amazing to me because they're all reaching out to me. I was about to walk onto that back porch, and my husband pulled me out and said, "There's a tornado coming," and he threw me on the couch, and it just came. The only thing I saw was like just white all around us, and just you could feel like the suction of the tornado.
Yeah,
really scared.
When you came out, what did you first witness? Did you witness some of the damage, some of the concrete and the styrofoam that we're seeing around us here?
That's what I see. I cannot believe the concrete and all the gutters and the concrete all over the place. Look at the house, the roof of the house is gone, is over there.
That's a good point. I don't know if Ed can get a shot of the houses over there, but some of the roofs have been damaged over there as well. You can see the fences are damaged. People are just getting to work here. They're
brand new fence right there.
Brand new fence.
Like a couple months.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
This is your brother's house?
Yeah, he's renting that out, but it belongs to him.
Okay.
All of this and relatives, we're all relatives on here. And to see all this, don't think it can't happen to you. Mm-hmm. It sounded like just a little rough wind coming through. Then after a while, it sounded like a freight train.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah,
yep.
It really did. And then the next thing, my son said, "Get up, let's get up." And we got inside. And next thing we heard all this rumbling. It took 10 roof off that was on the house, all the way from this street, all the way over on my lot there, to the car. It looked like somebody took that tin and just sat it down with like when you try to nail tin together.
Yeah.
Look, they picked up everything and nailed
everything. Just looks like a toy.
Yeah,
these heavy objects just whipped around.
That's right. Like a play toy. Kids, you guys out there playing around. It's unbelievable.
And the street you can see right over there, Ed, is completely blocked by trees.
Trees.
What?
You can't get by.
Yeah.
That's all trees. This will never be the same. In that church, the whole roof is off that church. And the saddest thing about it, and I can't get to it, I have a niece and nephew whose house, it looked like somebody dropped a bomb on the house. It's completely like it was in the line of a war zone.
What did you experience? I know you live a couple of roads over, but there are some houses on this street that are just completely decimated. What did you hear? What did you experience?
A lot of rain and loud winds, and just basically you go into almost panic mode, and you look for the safest place in your house and just hope that your house doesn't get destroyed within a matter of seconds, because we were getting alerts on our phones every 5 minutes to seek shelter. And
of course the young ones, they always have phones on them. How scary of an experience was that for you guys? I mean, you see what this has done to your neighborhood.
Me and my dad were driving in the front neighborhood. We saw the tornado go by. So
you saw the tornado?
Yeah, it was kind of scary.
Have you ever seen a tornado before?
No, sir.
How big was it? Did you see the destruction, or did you just look at it and run the other way?
There were some roofs and trees and all that.
About 5 o'clock or maybe 4:45 yesterday, we had a tornado warning. And I got my kids, my husband, and my dogs, and we went in our safe room. We actually had a friend over, which was maybe not the smartest thing to do, and went into our safe room, didn't hear a thing, but then we lost power, had no internet. So I went outside and I started seeing all these ambulances go by my house. I don't even live in this neighborhood, but since we lost power, we thought it'd be smart to come over here. And then we saw all the cop cars right through this area because they live on the street. Last night it was so scary. I felt like I was in an airplane with all the wind. It almost shook the house. So I didn't get much sleep last night.
We thought we heard a train. It wasn't the train. The power went out. We walked outside and we saw the most ominous clouds, and then we saw the circular, motion going. Debris started flying, and it started coming at us pretty quick. So we all just kind of hunkered in and watched it go over, and then tried to assess the situation, right afterwards. We heard a second one come through, so we went back in. We didn't see it. I guess it was, a little further up.
Tornado just ripped through the complex here, damaged probably most of the businesses here. As you can see, the car's flipped over on its side there. So we're just kind of assessing the damage and securing the area to make sure there's no looting.
Regular Wednesday, you were out hanging out with neighbors, you came home 30 minutes later. What happened?
We were by the front window here and just hanging out watching the storm. We've got hurricane windows, weren't too worried about it. And it sounded like a train was coming and things were swirling around, and it kind of hit me like this is a tornado. I had no idea. I'd never seen one before. It ripped through, stuff was sitting in the house, we lost a tree. I grabbed the kids, laid on the living room or the kitchen floor, called for everybody to get down. And I mean, it's just, I've never seen anything quite like this. The entire house is destroyed. I don't know about the status of my stuff. There are people with no roof. Obviously nobody has power in here, but down Major Way and the main road here, there's debris everywhere. I don't even know if it's sheds or roof material, but there's catastrophic damage on multiple streets. I saw the one tornado come through this way, and I know there's another one on Major Way. So,
actually, it was around 10 after 5, and I was looking out my back window because we were warned that a tornado might be on the way, and I could actually see it coming from my bedroom window, and it was like watching the movie Twister. It came closer, and it was spinning, and the debris was flying everywhere, landing in the lake behind our house. And I was literally screamed out to my wife, get in the closet, get the dog. And I met her in there, and then we heard it come over the house. But it sort of veered a little because we didn't get that much damage, whereas some of my neighbors weren't as fortunate, and they really a lot of devastation.
We have this iconic almost picture for the worst reasons ever, but it is circulating of a dumpster on top of a roof, and you actually know the people that live there. Tell us a little backstory on that.
Actually, they just moved in 6 days ago.
Wow.
Their house is devastated, and to see several ton construction dumpster on top of their roof stuck into their house, it's just something out of a nightmare Disney movie. You can't believe what you're seeing.
We had a tornado hit us, and it just sucked everything and threw everything all over the place.
Now, what did this backyard look like? Because we see piles of everything. We see the fences down. What was back here? How much did you lose?
We lost our shed and everything that was in the shed, our fence, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't know everything that's gone yet.
It's, like you said, almost something out of a horror movie, demonic-like. Like you said before, out of a horror movie, it's something that nothing less. We don't prepare for anything like this. It's never happened in the acreage or in Loxahatchee or in West Palm, Royal Palm, anywhere you're at in Palm Beach County. This doesn't really happen. So for you to sit outside your door and you see it coming towards you, you can't do nothing about it. All you can do is just prepare for the worst and pray for the best. It's going to be overwhelming for some of these people. A street over, there's a trailer home in the middle of the road. There's lines out, there's paper everywhere. There's an unopened box right here as well. So just be patient, take a breath. We're going to get through this.